Hi, I'm Vanessa Calloway, and I am the project manager for the Citywide Encampment Resolution Project, also known as ERF2, Encampment Resolution. And we are so honored that you are considering joining our program. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the hotel agreements, which is our navigation center, as well as the citywide program rules, okay? And then you'll work with your case manager. If you have any questions, you'll ask your case manager, and your case manager will then have you sign the hard copy, okay? So here it is, citywide program rules. Introduction. The Encampment Resolution Fund, Round 2, program is designed to provide support, housing, and resources to individuals experiencing homelessness within the city of Richmond. In the following, the Housing First method, we aim for sustainability. To achieve these, other supportive services will encompass this program, which is in the best interest of our loved one, our clients, you, right? In order to participate in this program, you must adhere to the following rules and guidelines. Number 1, attendance and participation. Program participants, we call you our loved ones, must commit to attending all scheduled appointments and meetings. A minimum of 5 missed appointments without valid reasons may lead to termination from the program, which means if CORE or a housing navigator or the employment specialist or your case manager have scheduled appointments with you and you just wake up and say, I ain't going, I don't feel like it, that's considered one of your 5, okay? And so we have over 100 people that we're going to be working with, and we want to make for sure that we're using our time wisely. Now, we do understand if you're ill, a family emergency, and things of that nature, but we just ask that you communicate with us. Number 2, substance use policy. If the City of Richmond or its partners discover that a program participant is using substance, the participant is required to enroll in an inpatient or outpatient detox program to continue their participation in the housing program. So this doesn't mean if you're struggling with addiction that we won't help you, because we absolutely will. And you can still get housing. We want your housing to be sustainable, though. So you have to be willing to accept help, and you can choose your detox program, okay? Number 3, program agreement. Clients are expected to adhere to the terms and conditions outlined in the program agreement throughout their time in the program, both during transitional housing as well as permanent housing. So as long as we're providing financial support, you are to agree and to follow these rules and guidelines, okay? Number 4, monthly gatherings. Clients must attend the Staying on Your Feet gatherings on a monthly basis to remain in good standing with the program. During these monthly gatherings, we have group therapy, which we know will help you along your journey to sustainability. Number 5, intake process. The first step in participating in the program is completing an intake with CORE. Your VDAS will be completed at a later date. Number 2, clients are then required to complete an assessment with the case management team. Lastly, clients must complete an intake with the housing navigation team. Clients must maintain monthly contact with CORE to remain active in the Homeless Management Information System, also known as HMIS. So typically it's 90 days, but we want you to get in the habit of staying in contact with our CORE team so that you can remain active in their system. Okay, 0 tolerance for violence. Violence or threats of violence towards City of Richmond representatives or program partners will not be tolerated. Immediate dismissal from the program will result from such behavior. So no threats, no rising up, none of that, okay? We want to respect everyone. Pet policy. Participants are allowed to have a maximum of 2 pets. The program team will assist in finding suitable housing for additional pets or placement in adoptive care. Application for assistance. Clients, our loved ones, must be willing to apply for Supplemental Security Income, SSI, General Assistance, GA, Unemployment Benefits, CalFresh, aka food stamps when I was coming up, right? And Medi-Cal within 30 days of your initial CORE intake. Number 9, housing and employment search. Why this one? Because we want you to be just as vested in your sustainability and getting on your feet as we are, okay? So clients agree to actively participate in the search for permanent housing. Clients are expected to engage in employment training programs until secure employment while in the program if applicable. So we understand there's some of you that may be temporarily or permanently disabled. That don't apply to you, right? But maybe school does. For the rest of you, we have life skill courses, job training. We're partnered with Richmond Works and different things so that you can find employment that can help you stay on your feet. Clients must provide proof of job search at least 60 days after their initial intake with CORE. So you got to be vested. You can't just be sitting in your hotel room or the navigation center waiting on us to do all the work. We want you to get involved in your sustainability. Number 10, grievance process. If a client disagrees with the decision made by the Citywide unhoused team, they have 45 days to file a grievance. Upon filing a grievance, the client will be notified and a member of the advisory board will be involved in the resolution process. Number 11, housing options. Clients will be offered 3, uno, dos, tres, housing options. If all options are declined, the program team will shift focus to other clients and revisit the client's housing options in 45 days. So we're going to put you on a, my grandmama would say, we're going to put you on the back burner, right? And so we don't have funding to place you in Beverly Hills housing, but we do have funding to place you or reunify you with family, or to place you in transitional housing where it's independent living, but you have your own room, SROs and things of that nature, and maybe some buddy system options. Even saying that, some of those buddy system options, if you get an apartment and you're partnering with someone else, those apartments may not be top of the line, right? And so, but they will be habitable. They will be clean. They will be kept up. You will have hot running water. We would be okay living there or putting our loved one there. I'll put it that way, okay? And so, number 12, pre-housing inspection. Housing will be inspected by the housing navigation team to ensure it meets program standards. The City of Richmond will verify that ownership and properties designated as single room occupancies, SROs, or transitional housings are up to code. Lease and residencies. Only the client and children of whom the client has custody or joint custody will be considered on the lease. Number 14, shelter options. In the event of eviction or being asked to leave permanent housing, the client will be asked to accept shelter or transitional housing options to continue in the program until permanent housing can be offered in order to remain in the program. We're almost there, y'all. 15, ongoing contact with housing navigation team. Clients are required to remain in regular contact with a member of the housing navigation team on a weekly basis to ensure they are actively engaged in their housing search and receive necessary support. Housing inspections and check-ins. A Citywide team member will conduct bi-weekly housing inspections to ensure the safety and suitability of the client's housing. Clients will receive regular check-ins from a Citywide team member once they are placed in housing to provide ongoing support and address any concerns throughout their participation in the program. Failure to comply with these rules and guidelines may result in the termination of participation in the Citywide Unhoused Encampment Resolution Fund Round 2 program. Participants are encouraged to reach out to the program staff for any reasons, any questions, or clarifications regarding these rules. These and additional rules and guidelines are essential to ensure the success of the program participants in securing stable housing and achieving self-sufficiency. Clients are encouraged to maintain open communication with the program team to navigate the challenges of homelessness and housing instability effectively. And so we know that this is a tough process. We understand that there are challenges, but the good news is you have a team of people that are compassionate and that love you and that want to see you thrive and want to see you successful. And so if those rules sounds like there's something that you can do, We want you to go ahead and tell the case manager, yeah, I got this, and sign it, okay? There'll be another video for you to listen to regarding the hotel agreements. We want to kind of keep it short. All right, have a great one.